hut is a primitive dwelling, which may be constructed of various local materials. Etymology, 1650s, from French hut cottage, from Middle High German ha 1/4 tte cottage, hut, probably from Proto-Germanic chen, related to the root of Old English heiden to hide, from pie could, from root q. Apparently first in English as a military word. Old Saxon hutter, Danish hit, Swedish hitter, Frisian and Middle Dutch hut, Dutch hutter from High German. Related to hide, a covering. Modern use. A hut is a shape of a lower quality than a house but higher quality than a shelter such as a tent and is used as temporary or seasonal shelter or in primitive societies as a permanent dwelling. Huts are vernacular architecture in that they are built of readily available materials such as wood, snow, ice, stone, grass, palm leaves, branches, hides, fabric, and or mud using techniques passed down through the generations. Huts exist in practically all nomadic cultures. Some huts are transportable and can stand most conditions of weather. Huts are used by shepherds when moving livestock between seasonal grazing areas such as mountainous and lowland pastures. Some displaced populations of people use huts throughout the world during a diaspora. For example, temporary collectors in the wilderness, agricultural workers at plantations in the Amazon jungle. Huts have been built for purposes other than as a dwelling such as storage, workshops, and teaching. The term is often misappropriated by people who imagine non-Western style homes in tropical areas as crude or primitive, when in fact the designs are based on local craftsmanship, often using sophisticated architectural techniques. The designs in tropical areas favor high airflow configurations built from non-conducting materials, which allow heat dissipation. In this case, the term house or home is more appropriate. In the Western world the word is often used for a wooden shed. The term has also been adopted by climbers and backpackers to refer to a more solid and permanent structure offering refuge. These vary from simple bothies, which are little more than very basic shelters, to mountain huts which are far more luxurious and can even include facilities such as restaurants. Barabara, an earth-sheltered winter home of the Aleut people, barracks, an old term for a temporary hut, now more used as a term for military housing and a unique hay storage structure called a hay barrack. Bothy, originally a one-room hut for men farm workers in the United Kingdom, now a mountain hut for overnight hikers. Birdie or boardie, a dugout or pit house with a sod roof in Ukraine, Canada. Cabana, an open shelter, Chizo also spelled trizo, Spanish for hut, term also used in Mexico. Clochayen, a dry stone hut in Ireland. Earth lodge, Native American dwelling. Hit, a cabin or hut in Norway. Igloo, a hut made of pieces of hard snow or ice. Kolba, Afghanistan, lodge is a general term for a hut or cabin such as a log cabin or cottage. Lodge is used to refer to a teepee, sweat lodge, and hunting, fishing, skiing, and safari lodge. Maitato, a small, dry stone hut in Greece. Ori, a French dry stone and sod hut. Rondaville, Central and South Africa. Shaling, originally a temporary shelter or hut for shepherds, now maybe a stone building. Common in Scotland. Sod house, a pioneer house type on the American plains where wood was scarce. Teepee, Central North America. Tent, tool hut, Coastal North America, West Coast, Northern California. Quinsay, a shelter made in a pile of snow. Yurt, Central and North Asia. Marketing usage, hut is used to name commercial stores, companies, and concepts. The name implies a small, casual venue, often with a fun and friendly atmosphere. Examples include Pizza Hut and Sunglass Hut. Kiosks may be constructed to look like huts and are often found at parks, malls, beaches, or other public places, selling a variety of inexpensive food or goods. Luxury hotels in tropical areas where guests are assigned to occupy their own freestanding structure sometimes call the structure a hut, though such huts typically bear little more than superficial resemblance to the traditional concept of a hut. See also, Architecture of Africa, Backcountry hut or Euro huts that serve overnight hiking and trekking needs. Bothy, simple shelter, French dry stone hutza, fr. Lean-to, a type of shelter, log cabin, small house built from logs. Mountain hut, Nissen hut, a prefabricated steel structure made from a semicircle of corrugated steel invented first quarter 20th century. Jamesway hut, a variation of a Nissen hut. Romney hut, a variation of a Nissen hut. Quonset hut, a type of Nissen hut of lightweight prefabricated structure of corrugated steel having a semicircular cross-section. Palozza, Spanish type of roundhouse, primitive hut, concept. Roundhouse, a circular hut or house typically with a conical roof. Vernacular architecture, traditional architecture in a particular area. Wilderness hut, rent-free, open dwelling place for temporary accommodation. References